It just takes time. It takes time sometimes, and that's all right.
The one resource nobody has.
I know. Well, they're not making any more of it.
Especially not the youth.
The youth have no time?
Youths.
What are they?
Youths.
That needs a little stereo action. All right, give me a full youth.
Youths. Something, something, something. Dark side. Something, something, something. Youths.
Oh dear.
The youths. Thank you, Kay said.
Carrie, thank you so much for being our Twitch admin. You have proven that everything I'm paying you is worthwhile.
Heck yeah.
Man, that's what I should do. We should totally do like a GoFundMe so I can actually hire like minions. I want minions. I want minions.
Yes. Pale yellow. Have you heard of the Diddy Bops?
What's a Diddy Bop?
It's a band.
Diddy Bop.
It's a lady duo.
Diddy Bop.
That's a dude. You know what? I wouldn't put it past them to write a song that sounds just like that.
Diddy Bop.
It's actually like really like progressive, like acoustic, like borderline Beatles in a lot of places, but they've got their own thing going on. They're really good. But Pale Yellow, like Minions, is my favorite song by the Diddy Bops.
Oh, that's the name of it.
And so that's what made me think. There's a
Gotcha.
segue after
Sure where you were going
segue.
with that.
Yeah, I'm in my own world as usual.
Yeah.
But I wanted to let you in on it.
Thank you. I like being in your world. It's not as questionable of a place as sometimes inviting people into my world. Like I worry when people enter my world that they're gonna be upset.
I understand and respect that. The look we shared. I understand and respect that. I was just like, as someone who knows and appreciates you, you're not wrong. And I love you. It's okay. There are things that should upset people.
Hey, some people are excited to hear Joey's voice.
Hey, there it is. While Joey appeared. I love you, nerds.
So we were just gathering, waiting for people to gather. While you're waiting for the curtain to drop, you can hit the share button.
What's up, PJ?
Put us out to your feeds. And stuff and things.
Hi, Suzanne. Hi, Gwen. I have to keep on getting higher in pitch. So nobody else say hello to me.
There we go. See, now I just wanted to be like Joey.
Yes.
It's Joey.
It's me.
Look at them all saying Joey.
I responded to those ones.
Oh, Amber Dreamfire, you don't even know. You don't want to be up in there.
Whoa. Right into the danger zone.
Wait, hold on. Where's my DC Brown Nuts voice?
Yeah.
I've lost my buttons.
Hi, Kason!
DC Brown Nuts.
I worry that using voices like that is like entirely too twitchy. Like, not the button. Well, it's 7 o'clock. You want to drop that thing?
Whoa.
Yeah, drop the thing, my
in
love.
the top corner, it says it's 3:10.
What?
I'm fucking with you. That's the
Yeah,
date.
don't do that.
That's the
'cause
date.
That'll upset me.
I'm sorry.
Man. Oh, I know what it was. Somebody
That's
sent
the
me a file recently that was labeled 321 as in March 2021, but I
Yes.
was just like, this is for March 21st. It was for like last night, and it was very confusing.
No.
Oh, yeah.
That is upsetting.
Oh, yeah.
And confusing.
Yeah, I concur. I was
it's
like,
gonna
use
be-
my naming convention.
It's going to be the year all year, guys. You don't have to put the year most of the time.
Time is just a construct.
A terrible one at that.
There is no spoon.
There's no spoon.
Also, shoes. No shoes.
Yeah.
So welcome to the living room. It's where the drums fit. So that's where we are.
We totally could have squished up more.
Nah.
Nah, okay. Please do click the share button if you can. Like us, follow us, subscribe us, finger us. Amanda, you're so right. this one-sided blind side with no right side for me. Just 'cause I've done something for you, that doesn't mean you got anything from me. And falling through the cracks with no safety net at all makes the cheap seats even cheaper and a sure, sharper fall. What did any of this mean? What's gonna save me? I think we've overlooked something in this room. This overarching roof is guaranteed you'll have nothing left but no fear of anything. Never cold and never hungry, just stay huddled close to me. I'm the sum of every little thing you need. Poor and huddled masses yearning to be me. You have nothing left to fear but fear itself and me. What did any of this mean? What's gonna save me now? I think we've overlooked something in this room. I think we've missed something in this room. Fool me once and blame the students. Fool me twice and blame the teacher. Fool me thrice and blame the master. Maybe start looking back. Maybe start looking back. Maybe start looking back. Maybe start looking back. Causes cancer. I bet it cures the same. It's been known to shift its stance and ask askance if you thought you know everything else here had changed. It's been known to toe the line and place its weight upon the scales. It's been known to slowly shift around. It's been known to tell a joke and call the shots and pull the strings, and everybody knows it really gets around. What did any of this mean? What's gonna save me now? I think we've overlooked something in this room. I think we've missed something in this room. Fool me once and blame the students. Fool me twice and blame the teacher. Fool me thrice and blame the master. Or maybe stop looking back. Maybe stop looking back. Maybe stop looking back. Maybe stop looking back.
That's exactly how I feel.
Oh, I feel
losing the
bad.
stick.
Rob really wanted to be next to Joey tonight, but he's left-handed and he needs all his devices on the left-hand side.
The energy. Yes. That's what we need. It's okay. The tension will serve us well.
Dear,
Excuse me.
may I have the tiniest bit more cello in the monitor, please?
Can do our fusion dance after the set. For now, we have to say on the other side of Kristen, on either side of Kristen, it's what is needed.
So you got everything okay?
I love everything that's going on here.
Good.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, if there's anything you want to hear us play with Joey, let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
It's been over a year since we last saw Joey with sticks.
It's true.
We got to play with him once in the last year on Cajon.
Yeah. That was 6 weeks ago? Yeah. Yes.
This is just nuts. DC Brown Nuts, I know.
Yeah,
DC
maybe more.
Brown Nuts. I know that was one of your favorite songs, so I'm glad you were here for it.
It's one of my favorite songs, too.
It's fun to play. I was proud of myself when I played that song, and we whipped it out at Falcon Ridge because I was feeling particularly feisty, and I think everyone was sort of like, you can't play that at Falcon Ridge, that's not folky. I rocked the hell out of it. It was awesome. I got a lot of people said that was the one you bought the album for, and I was like,
Oh, hell yes.
nice. Yeah, we're going to get a Joey set out of Joey.
They're going to eke it out of me. Consensually. Like a tap. Like a well.
Squeeze from the toes and move on our way
There you
up.
go. Exactly. Just like that.
I'm headed for the rocks again, silent all the way. Oh, to go my mother's way, screaming all the while. By now I know I'll take anything, any given chance. My fear is I'll take everything and leave no one left standing. Oh, my queen, my wife, you won't get a piece of me. I will come for you, just as will come for me. My Sahaya, Sahaya, your crown will kill me. I'm headed for the rocks again, belittled all the way. Oh, to go my cousin's way, kill after kill after kill. Keep my teeth unto myself, I keep my weapons clean. Still you throw me to the sands for this and run my children to the ground. Oh, my queen, my wife, you won't get a piece of me, and I will come for you, just as will come for me. My Sahaya, Sahaya, your crown will kill me. Damn what I won't do, and damn what I won't say to you. I won't tell you how it ends or who abandons you. Just damn, they won't do you. on the line. I dig a hole myself, my friend, just like I have always done. When my war is through with you, I had its way as I am. I shed my tears for the way I died and wash my hands of you. With all my love, my life, you have my possess of me, and I will come with you. After the dawn with me, my Sahia, Sahia, to heaven hold me. My Sahia, Sahia, to heaven hold me. My Sahia, Sahia. Thank you. So my friend Jillian Matundon is a singer-songwriter out of Northern Virginia. And she introduced me to StreamYard, which is what's running in the back end, making all this possible. And so when she says it sounds excellent, that means I'm going to come over here. I'm going to save the settings.
Yeah. Excuse me. She's also a badass. One of her, so on her resume, it's just badass. Bona fide.
Badass. 1977 through present.
Yeah, easily.
I was born in 1977. I don't know if Jillian was, but
So
And
from
before-
birth to.
What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Jillian and Luna and Joey
Hi.
and me, we're all doing a benefit for Paul Kors.
That's true.
If you go to ilyAIMY.com, there's information about that on our calendar.
And when he says "when you," he means do it.
Yeah, do that.
Do it.
What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. And by benefit, I mean memorial show. But, like, we're celebrating some amazing songwriting. It was really cool to be introduced to his work. And I'll be hosting. So, I'll be charming all night.
Oh.
And for those of you who are sort of not into my particular charm, you're probably not tuned in right now. But if you're here for Joey, for example, you can always mute the parts when I come on screen. It's fine. There's other stuff to do. Like there's this great C64 emulator. I played so much Jumpman the other night. I was like,
I'm jealous.
bum, bum,
I
bum.
see your NES. And
I know.
I just got my original Nintendo NES from 1985 or 6 probably set up, so that's gonna happen.
Giving me all the best feelings, you guys. You know the feeling of just like it's like turning on an NES. Like that's how I feel though in my body. It's a good feeling to see an old game console still work when you care about that kind of
It's
thing.
like
For
35 years old. Like
it's
that's
such a good feeling.
It's actually, now that I think about it,
So
yeah.
satisfying. It's like getting out of the shower while you're getting into the shower. It's so good. It's such a good feeling. Satisfaction upon satisfaction. Just like I'm done.
I do not have Contra.
Superstitious, the writing's on the wall. Very superstitious, the devil's better call. Dirty mother baby, broken looking glass. 7 years bad luck. Things in your past, even things that you don't understand and that you suffer. Superstition ain't your way. Very superstitious. Wash your face and hands. Help me with my problems. Do all that you can. superstitious. There's nothing more to say. Very superstitious. The devil's on his way. 13-month-old baby. Rolling the looking glass. 7 years of bad luck. Good things in your past. You believe in things that you don't understand and that you suffer. Superstition ain't the way. No, no, no. Believe in things that you don't understand and then you suffer. Superstition ain't the way. Did I miscount?
No,
Oh, okay.
no. That last hit for me just wasn't as loud as I wanted it to be.
Okay, gotcha.
Rob's is in the business of communicating via volume. Yeah.
John Cook is like, he's worried about the subtitling of Superstition as Fire Station.
No. What?
I have something for that. I have a reply to that.
Closed captions. What are you? This is not my left hand. This is my left hand. We're in a mirror. That's what it is.
As long as it doesn't give us a copyright flag, that's all.
Don't do that. Don't do that. We got to make it different enough. Be the different, guys. Don't chase the cool. Hi, Robin.
Okay, this is a terrible idea. Trust me.
Rob has a terrible idea, guys. And we trust him. Very Fire Station. Hey, what's up, Honey Badgerful? Honey Badger don't give a folk.
You haven't met the honey badgers, have you?
No, but I have communicated with them virtually.
Okay.
And I enjoy their humor. This is a very good pun.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you.
Don't know what's about to happen. We were like, okay, we figured out what the first 2 songs were going to be, and now it's just all,
Yeah, we're on to number 4.
Rob.
We're well into unexplored territory.
what's it going to be? We have no plan.
We named a bunch of songs. We didn't make any decisions beyond the first 2. So we have ideas. But we're more on clouds than concrete. And it feels good.
Whatever it is, it's going to be in tune.
That's true.
I have a feeling.
That's true. That's true. We'll make sure of that.
Hey, Robustiano.
Rob! I miss you, man. Hello. Hello. Is the royal wave in vogue, or is it taboo right now?
Oh.
The royals are so...
I don't know. They're always like half taboo. So
Fair. That's a fair point.
All right.
That's a fair
So-
point. I'll only do half of a royal wave.
This is probably a terrible idea, but since you bring up the idea, the translations, the closed captioning from Facebook, this is Tom Waits' Clap Hands, but with the lyrics that I got from the closed captioning version of our cover of Tom Waits' Clap Hands. Yeah. Sing thee and I, Bremen gets down the con artisan, Cincinnati in the Sabbath line, hanging up the bottom for a bottom full of rain. Clap hands, clap hands, clap hands, clap hands. Said run, run, the thunder and the sun, son of a bitch ain't come coming back here, don't go. Filling in the window and a bird on the row. You can always find a shovel, a lap dance, clap hands. Happy hands. Happy hands. Hands, hands. I said 100 dreams going up to Harlem with pest and jeans. My dollars, but a pallets and beans. Nobody show Mr. Nick's eyes. In the sun, son of a bitch ain't coming back here, don't go. Falling out the window and a bird on the row. Always had a millionaire to show a little love. Happy hands. Happy hands. Happy hands. Hands, hands. I said 100 dreams going up to Harlem with pests and jeans. $50 out of pallets in town. Nobody show Mr. Nick's eyes. Sun, sun, shine the real time all the way to Baltimore, but I'm out of time. Salvation to wind up. They all went to heaven with crabs, you know. Happy hands. Happy hands. Happy hands. Happy hands. Little clap hands. Have him hands. Hands, 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 hands. I love that Facebook translated the ending lines to, they all went to heaven with, shine the real time all the way to Baltimore, but I'm out of time. Salvation to wind up. They all went to heaven with crabs, you know.
They all did. All of them. All of them. Whoa, remix the remix. Get it. That's exactly how you feel when you play this song, right? Yeah.
This year has been an exercise in just how much I can sympathize with the fallacy of compromise and knowing when to die. Who's in, who's out? You gotta learn just when to bail out. This year has been the exercise, and I'm all worn out. I wish there was a pill. Take it quick and never feel ill. Fall in line, try to swallow too and never read the bill. I wish there was a pill. Take it quick and never question it. It's the medicine man. How is this American? This year has been an exercise, but it's better than a diet. Obsessing over something side, swearing everyone's alive. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. You gotta know what it is and what it's all about. This year has been the exercise, and I'm all worn out. I wish there was a pill. Take it quick and never feel ill. Fall in line, dry swallow too and never read the bill. I wish there was a pill. Take it quick and never question it. It's the medicine man. It's the cure for being an American. I don't care where you came from, I just care why you came. But today, somehow, a brave new world has seen a brand new day. So be careful what you say. Take this pill. Take it quick and never feel ill. Click the sign, dry swallow chew and never read between the lines. Take this pill. Take it quick and never question shit. It's the medicine man. But how is this American? Just how much I should exercise my willingness to empathize with anything around me. Get out, get out, get out, get out. You gotta know that you failed now. This year has been the exercise, and I'm so much stronger now. You need a pill, nothing saccharine to never feel ill. I'm feeling fine. You gotta learn to read between the lines. You need a pill. Just take the poison in, but always question it. Take your medicine, man. We're gonna be the brand new Americans. You need a pill. Something saccharine to never feel ill. I'm feeling fine. You gotta learn to read between those lines. You need a pill. Take the poison in, but always question it. Take your medicine, man. We're gonna be the brand new Americans.
Who needs practice? No, I'm just kidding.
Twice a year? Sure, that works just fine.
Yeah. As if there's not an abundance of excellent communication going on.
Okay, so a friend of mine keeps telling me I need to watch DuckTales.
You need to watch DuckTales.
The new ones?
I don't know about the new ones. I don't know anything about the new ones.
I don't know if it's the new one or I don't know.
The old one, the new ones are.
My guitar riff does not sound like the theme song. The old theme song, that's for sure.
Yeah, the old one's gold. I don't know anything about the new one, but it's probably good. It's probably good. Yeah, there you go.
That's all I care about.
Earthquakes, lasers, hurricanes.
Wow.
It's the kind of stuff that they deal with. I know. Triplets.
What we got?
And also ducks.
To change our Twitch category.
Oh, are we speaking?
Yeah.
That's pretty much my entire range.
It's all different.
Do we have tags? Can we tag ourselves as multiple things? Cool, uncool.
Uncool.
Yeah.
Thumbs down.
What if we do both? Yes.
Tepid.
That's all of it. Tepid. Tepid.
ilyAIMY, the deliciously tepid.
Lukewarm.
The Goldilocks band.
Yeah.
Right in the middle.
That's exactly right. Beautiful, yes. Ambiguous. You don't know what you're going to get.
Yeah, it could be anything. I don't even know. I'm always afraid to screw
I
with the
pulled
Twitch
a-
settings
I
because
pulled
I'm
a
afraid
Rob.
it'll make it stop. What's that?
I pulled a Rob. Earthquakes, lasers, hurricanes. What was it? How did I mess it up?
Please.
Is Rob good at remembering lyrics? Is that what you mean by Joey pulled a Rob? 5 all-night events at 7 this year.
Thanks, Jack. That's actually huge. That's a huge compliment because I know you do a lot. You play or you listen to a lot of music. You listen to a lot of different things.
Seriously.
And the idea that you're hanging out with that is like
Yes, Brennan.
Delicious. Thank you.
Yes.
All right. You want to try a new one?
Yes.
Yeah. And then let's do some Joey stuff because I'm tired of playing stuff that I know.
Whoa.
Gosh, we're
Oh, is it race cars? I said earthquakes. Is earthquakes in another? Okay, yeah. And I figured that's what you meant. Thank you, Brennan. You're right. You're right. That stick's all the way over there now. Oh, you're going to get it for me? Thank you. I have 2 spares because I anticipated something like that happening. Thank you.
This is a song about not waiting for the next opportunity. Don't ask too loud, just have some faith. Don't ask twice, just pray, 'cause the noisy ones are desperate and the quiet ones cliche. The flashy ones are one-trick losers. The winners are playing games. The ugly ones must just not care, and the pretty ones will age. Next one will be the one. Next one will be the one. No, the next one will be the one. No, the next one will be my lucky one. The next one will be the one. No, the next one will be the one. No, the next one will be the one. No, the next one will be my lucky one. It's okay. It's okay. High-strung ones are gonna break. The low-strung ones are broke. Too fast out the gate. Too late, too slow. Choosy ones are never chosen. The choicest ones are gone. The one you thought was oh so smart is the one that's always wrong. Next one will be the one. Next one will be the one. Next one will be the one. No, the next one will be my lucky one. Next one will be the one. Next one will be the one. Next one will be the one. No, the next one will be my lucky one. It's okay. It's okay. I'm just winding down. I'm just winding down. I'm just winding down. I'm just winding down. Here I had it figured out. The year that it all changed. And everyone that I loved has waited to see me go away. And everything that I enjoyed has filled my hands with pain. If not today and not next week, it better not have been yesterday. And the next one will be the one. Next one will be the one. Next one will be the one. No, the next one will be my lucky one. Next one will be the one. It's okay.
Like a quiet, like a tiny wall of Marshalls. Yes. Yes. That was beautiful.
That was nice. I liked that.
Yeah.
I like that half beat in the middle. That was really nice. I was
yeah.
like, oh, that's sort of what I had in my head, but I didn't know how to express it. I haven't had to speak drummer in so long.
When we ran through that for the first and only time prior to this set, Kristen expressed approval when I did something similar. So that's where I got that idea from. Was inspiration and Kristen's smile.
I actually agree because that is it's a pop song. It's like a grunge pop song, but it's a pop song.
Thank you, Kristen.
You think we could sell that to Taylor? Retire.
Totally. She'll love it, man. She'll love it.
Well, where do you want to go, man?
We're down with some. If we had Heather here, we could actually cover a Taylor Swift song, but later.
You want to do a Joey tune? Mm-hmm. What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing. I have forbidden it. Nothing can go wrong. Nothing may go wrong. Yes.
Terrible idea.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do that.
Let's press this one and this one.
So you guys, I write a lot of songs, and now I'm also a liar. I write a small number of songs. This is a song that I wrote in January of 2020 as part of my challenge to myself to write a song a week, like so many friends of mine have done. Not so many. For stints at a time. It's mostly Zach Parkman.
It's just freaking Zach.
Yeah, every odd number year since I think 2013, he's written a song a week. It's an odd number year, guys. Check out Zachary Ryan Parkman, Zach Parkman, I think, on YouTube. But I was trying to do one a week at the beginning of 2020, and this was either the first or second that I did, and probably my favorite before pandemic times destroyed us. Yeah. Alrighty, so this is a song about talking to the moon when you have no one else to talk to. Ready?
Sure.
All right, good. I'm glad. That was overwhelmingly positive.
Yeah!
All right, good. I'm trying to remember the tempo really quickly. All right, that's not the tempo. It's
Count it off like Rob.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Woke up in a daydream nightmare. Angels, demons, shoulders both seemed unfair. But there was something in the way, yeah. Thoughts are more like waves, the way that they share. They showed me how to breathe with no air. They told me to believe but don't care. You wanna know what makes me stay here? Well, I can tell you all the answers to every question, but I won't, dear. They say listen with conviction, but don't fight. How can you learn if you're so sure of wrong or right? The darkness is just the silence of the light. They speak in words that can't be heard except at night. So I told the moon, I told the moon, she treats me like her king. Every note I sing, she loves the tune. Woo. I've learned to keep my feelings slow and sincere, 'cause only small things grow here, just like that. And the confusion becomes so clear when you listen to them. Every message stresses come, but don't fear. They say every gray is stained with black and white. Now can you know what? They say every gray is stained with black and white. The simple lesson is to lessen the complexion to see inside. The darkness is just the silence of the light. They speak in whispers like the shadows resting just outside my sight. I told the moon, I told the moon, ride her tidal swing. She's felt everything that I've been through. And I feel her harness in the heart of darkness, like a secret song saying it's alright. And if I never saw it, a face as raw as conflict, I would be dishonest all the time. But I feel it rising with alternating timing, coming near and winding through my mind. Metamorphose changing and delicately rearranging what I thought I knew. I don't, I do, the truth I can't deny. I hear this is why you gave yourself your pride. The simple lesson is to lessen the complexion to see inside. The darkness is just the silence of the light. They speak in welcome tones and neon poems that no one here could write. I told the moon, I told the moon, ride her tidal swing. She loves everything I say and do. Yeah, rock and roll. That's what rock and roll sounds like.
I'll rewrite this in Robbie's.
There you go. I wrote it down
And
in
next
Joey's.
time, you'll send it to me too instead of
No.
at
Well,
6:30 this
There was no
evening.
recording to go with it.
Was there not?
It was just a text.
That means it didn't go through.
Yeah. Maybe your problems started earlier.
They might have started.
No,
earlier.
let's stop blaming each other.
That's okay. No, we're blaming me. It's okay.
No, I'm not blaming you.
It's all right. I'm having phone problems, guys. For anybody out there who's waiting on a message from me, none of them are going through.
Joey says he loves you.
I'm sorry.
Yes, impromptu learning live.
Yeah, that's what rock and roll is about. That's what, if you ever hear somebody fucking up on stage, that's rock and roll. Forget
It might
sex and
also
drugs.
It might also be drugs.
It's it's okay. So it's part sex, part drugs, part mistakes. That's what rock and roll is all about.
Also, if you play a wrong note twice, then it's jazz.
It's true.
I know. When I started seeing the sevenths in there, I was like,
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
yeah, I like that, don't you?
Melodic minor. So what do we call the Phrygian mode of the melodic minor,
I don't
guys?
know what you're saying to me. Did you say
think that's-
melodica? I've got a melodica downstairs.
I think that's Neapolitan.
I think that is delicious. Strawberry.
Or anybody else who values and treasures music theory. Rob just told a hilarious joke. That was good. Or ice cream. If you also like ice cream, you might have gotten that joke. Do you want to do another
How
one
about
of
one
mine?
that we know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we've gone so far down the hole. We could, yeah, let's do that.
Okay. All right, deal. All right. Okay.
What do you-
Cool.
I've got one titled E Capo 3.
Oh, let's do that one.
Oh.
Oh, no. Where's my capo?
It says E Capo 3.
I might just let you guys, unless
Really?
Do I have a...
Do you need a capo? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. My case is somewhere.
Oh, it's
Thank you, Kristen.
There's so many capos.
Kristen cleaned up and made sure that nothing was
There's
in our
one
way.
next in the Nintendo.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Capo. Thank you. Awesome. Yeah, let's do that one. This is a song that I wrote in response to a song prompt that was not from the virtual open mic that Rob hosts every Monday night from 7 to 10 p.m. But I still like it a lot. This was a song prompt that was given to me from the Capital Groove Collective, specifically from Daniel Warren Hill, who's a phenomenal musician and entrepreneur and person. Alrighty. Alright, that sounds good enough. Alright, so that's the one we're doing. This is a song. The song prompt was "I don't have all the answers." So if you guys enjoy this, just be like, "Hey, I enjoyed that."
That's not a D minor.
Did I chart it wrong?
I'm with you now.
Those are capo words. Those are capo chords.
Trust me.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right, deal. All of the chords that I wrote down are lies. Told you guys I'm a liar, right? Did you believe me? I know where I'm going any given moment. 'Cause someone special told me I believe in you. I could take for granted, but I understand it. If I stay empty-handed, I cannot lose. Nothing good comes easy, and if it does, it's leaving soon. I like that, man. Giving it an island vibe. I can move a mountain, or I can go around it. When my head gets clouded, I stay grounded. 'Cause I know the truth. It's all the little things, heartbeats and guitar strings, a soul and the song it sings to us. Antiques and angel wings, all of the joy it brings to just remember that every dream can rust. I wasn't the first who found it. I don't even care about it. I could swear and shout it, I could beat it if I needed to. As long as you keep breathing, every simple sweet thing, every road you need to walk will find its way to you. It's all the little things, heartbeats and guitar strings, a soul and the song it sings to us. Antiques and angel wings, all of the joy it brings to just remember that every dream can rust. Everything we build turns to dust. I don't have all the answers. I can't cure your cancer. If you reached out your hand, I'd hesitate. I would debate, reach back too late. I would abandon you. No matter how I'd love to help, I can't save you from yourself until you freeze your own hell, free your own self, be your own savior, see your own way to seize your own. It's all the little things, heartbeats and guitar strings, a soul and the song it sings to us. Antiques and angel wings, all of the joy it brings to just remember every dream can rust. everything that builds us up. Everything we build turns to dust. Yeah, Christian. Thank you. It really makes the song, to be perfectly honest.
You end on the right note. Yeah.
It's true. That's the resolve that was Kristen's. We communicated way ahead of time about how desperately the song needed that. Thank you, Kristen. Good job.
You should play one song on your own.
Oh, should I?
Without me screwing things up.
You screwed things up. Tell you what, if you don't want to take your instrument off, and if Kristen wants to jump on, I saw a request for Don't Say Anything. We could do that.
We should definitely do that at some point.
Okay. Do you want to do that now, or do you want to do that later? We could jump back into you guys' songs, to songs that you have written. You guys, this is what we decided.
No, let's stay with you on the guitar and do that. If that's okay.
Don't say anything.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. Okay, yes.
It's almost like I should have planned it all planned. You become such a good guitarist. I mean, you always were, but like you've just gotten so. Oh my goodness.
So when the pandemic started, guys, I was doing streams from my house in Alexandria, and I was doing cajon with my roommate Andrew, the frontman for Most Savage Gentlemen, and he was doing the rhythm parts and vocals, and what I would do when I wasn't doing cajon was the solos. And so I learned a bunch of guitar solos, and then I didn't stop, and I've always preferred lead, and so I'm better at that. Chords are not my thing, but I can do lead stuff. So don't be impressed, but thank you. This is a song that I wrote.
I'm going to be impressed. Sorry.
This is a song I wrote. We have a request from Fat Pete for Don't Say Anything. Thank you, PJ. Right on. Appreciate you, dude.
Fat Pete's is a lovely barbecue restaurant in D.C. if you're ever in D.C. and need the BBQ.
Oh, the BBQ.
I think we're going to play there whenever that is possible.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. We'll play everywhere. You guys will play everywhere, and I'll play everywhere also. I'll be with you. That's that shot. There we go. All right. 1, 2. I start the part alone. Yeah, hell yeah. I've got a government in my head. It's not what it looks like on the outside. And I didn't just come here to break some bread. No, I've heard a disturbance and this is what it sounds like. The rich get richer, the fat get fatter, while we all disagree about which lives matter. The dumb get dumber and the bad get worse, while we praise Mother Earth on paper pages that curse her. The broken are stepped on, the poor get poorer. A mother lost her young son to those who ignore her. But I'm just one of the few like you, so I won't say anything. Calm words of the worthwhile heard by the servile serve to deter from our purpose. Every third word is ductile, charged by our fears and delivered via circuits. Cause free radicals and Gentiles make a state of caffeinated Catholics nervous. But if my people had the nerve to unearth what they know they're hearing underneath the surface, it would go. The last one was too close, this time give them 2 votes. The first one has a yes, and the second one has 2 no's. And keep those stocks up, we don't want to lose those. Cancel someone's welfare, money's coming too slow. New apps, new shoes, new shows. Mention war on drugs, hit them with some new dope. And I hope you're taking good notes, cause here's the silencer for the gun with the red, white, and the blue smoke. Lock up all the black men so they can't vote. It's time to set this country back on cruise control. If you're winning the game, don't say anything. If you've got a 401k, don't say anything. So much is a shame, yeah. Oh, but don't say anything, cause it's a beautiful day. Rob, you wanna get some? Problem with the people, a problem with evil. I'm calling on the peaceful to cease. If you need a reason to believe that it's the season, you can hear it in the fall of every leaf and the seeds as they grow. They don't know what we know, and far too many learn it after their release. The family trees catch diseases, and the roots beneath the tree says there's far too many branches with police. The militarization of our nation's foundation, the wheels and the cogs and the grease go beyond where they're needed. They feed us, we eat it, we read it, we watch it, we live it, we bleed. And if you've got something to say, don't say anything. You can hope, you can pray, but don't say anything. And you can wish that tomorrow was nothing like today. You can miss me when it's my turn, but don't say anything to the families of the ones that have been shot down. Don't say anything, and to the friends of the families of the ones shot down. No, don't say anything to the friends of the friends with families with ones that were shot down. Don't just say anything unless they come knocking on your door in your town. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. No, don't you say anything. Oh, don't say anything. Woo! Has it ever sounded so good? I love it. Now that's rock and roll. That's protest music for your ass. Thank you guys for requesting that. It makes me
stop starting that on the wrong guitar.
On the wrong guitar?
I was playing it on baritone all the time.
You're forcing yourself to get creative.
That's other chords. Oh, jeez.
True.
God, I love that song. But you know that.
You sounded great.
A hit.
You sounded great. I couldn't tell.
Ugh.
The wrong guitar, guys. The wrong guitar. Not the wrong note. The wrong guitar. And yet, he recovered swiftly and elegantly.
No, man. I wish I could write the link.
I wish I could too, man. Somebody else wrote that through me. I don't even know what happened.
I saw that. There was this moment right before you wrote it. There was a beam of light that came. I wasn't sure if it came from the sky. It came from down below, lit up the crotchular area, red and blue coming from the top. Yeah. It was a twin motion from all the deities, both high and low. They came together. And,
that's true.
Yeah.
As above, so below. The first time that was uttered was when my spirit came into being, and it took however many millions of years for me to be born. And it culminated in that one song. And so thanks for letting me play it, everybody. That makes me feel good, because it is my feelings, but I think it's a lot of other people's feelings, so I hope it makes you feel good too.
And I just put a link in the comments for the video of Joey's other band, Most Savage Gentlemen, playing that song. It's an awesome video with relevant current events content edited in there.
Meticulously crafted. Thank you, Kristen.
This surprised me by being on the list that you gave me as things you wanted to play.
I love this song. Hope you don't mind if I'm going to try to keep it quiet. I know it's mostly shaker usually. I'm going to be...
Are you going to New York with your guitar? Or are you going off alone? And are you meeting someone when you think of me when you get there? Do you think of me at all these days? This train will take you farther than I dare go. Just outside my head. 600 miles up there, it's a long drive by anyone's standards, and I cannot guarantee too many visits, and I cannot guarantee too many letters. This station has 1,000 tracks, and we are separate paths now. I know that I am hard to love. I know that I ask for far too much. Get what we ask for sometimes, and sometimes we miss the mark. We miss the mark. I travel all over with my guitar, but I remain just a bit alone. Sometimes I meet someone I think of no one some days, but sometimes someone's just enough to sweetly fill my time. Sometimes even a dream's not enough. Sometimes even a dream is too late. I miss the mark. I miss the mark.
That's what it sounds like with drums. All those mistakes were just what it sounds like with drums. Totally on purpose.
What do you mean?
It's rock and roll. Too late, Joey. We're impressed. Hey, thanks.
What are you trying to do?
Comments so we actually see the current stuff on there.
AHMT via DE. What's up, Dave?
Oh, on the main monitor.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are two different monitors.
Whelp. There we go. How many notes? There you go. He's got this.
This is probably not a good idea.
There's a lot of notes, guys. For anybody who doesn't play guitar, it has more than 10 notes. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Just all these chords and stuff that you do. You're just making fun of me, drummer.
I'm not.
This is for all these years that
I'm
that
bad
people
at
like
chords.
the drummer doesn't know how to play guitar. What do you do if you can't play guitar? You play drums. All those jokes are coming back at me right now because the drummer knows like the Neapolitan ice cream mode.
All of my. I'm gonna be right here.
Something to hide. You should have hidden that, shouldn't you? So now you're not satisfied with what you're being put through. It's just time to pay the price for not listening to good advice and deciding in your youth on the policy of truth. different now. They used to be so civilized, and now you always wonder how it could have been if you'd only lied. It's too late to change events. It's time to face the consequence for delivering the truth on the policy of truth. Never again is what you swore the time before. Never again is what you swore the time before. Never again is what you swore the time before. Never again is what you swore. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. It's too late to change events. It's time to face the consequence for delivering the policy of truth. Never again is what you swore the time before. Never again is what you swore the time before. Never again is what you swore the time before. Never again is what you swore. Whether you're standing there tongue-tied, you better learn your lesson well and hide what you gotta hide and tell what you gotta tell. Find your problems, multiply if you continually decide to faithfully pursue a policy of truth. Never again is what you swore the time before. Never again is what you swore the time before. Never again is what you swore the time before. Never again is what you swore.
Can I get a chef's
Thank you,
kiss?
guys.
What are we doing?
Chef's kiss.
I've humbly requested a chef's kiss from the audience.
Shoves kiss. And I was like,
What? No. Somehow memories that I didn't have just came back to haunt me. Shoves kiss. All right. Thank you, Amber. Thank you. This is very kind of you. Thank you, PJ. I could hear your voice very clearly in my head. Oh.
watch your mouth. You know I'm crawling back towards your shore. No confusion, my hands are burst. They've lost their focus. Floating useless upon their pegs. With my strength I've been ruthless, but the truth won't find me hidden here, no. Don't deeply hidden. Blood upon my hand, she insisted all was hers. On the oceans I've been dreaming. This keeps deep within my head. With fate don't deeply hidden. Blood upon my hands, I insisted it's on my own. On the mountains I've been digging. This earth kicked thick beneath my nails. Thought this was that time, and I am pretentious. Not stare, I do not skewer. But upon my hands, it is on my own. We thought this was that time, and I am pretentious. Not stare, I do not skewer. But upon my hands, it is on my own. With a poker held high, belief in this thing is belief in steel. My hands are monsters, I hold them high. Come on, they have their voices, children's voices held up, oh so high. The sky to shine them. My hands are innocent, just so they cry. Oh, so they cry. Oh, so they cry. Oh, so they cry. That time, and I am pretentious. Not stare, I do not skewer. The blood upon my hands, it is on my own. If you thought this was that time, and I am pretentious. Not stare, I do not skewer. The blood upon my hands, it is on my own.
Hey, thanks. You guys, that was very positive feedback from Rob. I just want you guys to know that was praise. That's what praise looks like and feels like. Thank you, sir.
You understand that, right?
Yeah. That's what approval feels like. He's been playing his songs a lot longer than I have. And he said, yeah, that was good. That was all right. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Jason. Thank you. Yes, I know your icon. What is Raven... Jason.
Raven Strum.
Where's it come from?
Stromdans.
Oh, I was going to say he's in Frederick. I don't know where the name came
Oh, no, that's his monk name. When they take him down below ground to where all the books live.
Ah, yes.
And they beat him until he gets good handwriting.
Uh-huh.
That's they rename him and shave his skull. And that's sort of what happened. Exactly. And so they beat him until... Exactly. They sing the song, Raven Stromdans. And then they do the... Raven Stromdans. Raven Stromdans. And that goes on for hours, actually, until they go into a fit a foaming, drooling fit of librarianism.
Yeah, I've seen it.
And that's where monks come from, actually.
Self-flagellation and dubstep, hand in hand.
Yeah, absolutely. And they zip themselves up in the illumination chamber, where they learn how to write in gold, and they also inhale a lot of paint fumes, and then you unzip that, spills out all this like blue, and that's where that blue comes from. And
the blue, yeah.
That's where monks live.
Classic monk blue. The trademarked monk blue.
I taught art history in high school.
Very separate from Pepsi blue.
This is what I taught them.
We've been rewatching Game of Thrones, and we have been watching the episodes that involve the Old Town, the Maesters. I think that's
so
been
that actually
around
tells you
Sam.
this could go a lot worse.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Isn't it Sam?
Yeah.
Just making sure. I don't want to get them confused. Don't want to get my Sams confused.
Oh, thank you for bearing with our weirdness. Their weirdness. I'm not feeling that weird tonight. I'll join in and support the weirdness.
Kristen's my straight man, which makes our marriage sometimes a little weird. But
yeah. There was a contingency in the vows.
That's why Rowan was also on the stage.
In times of weird, you must. Bullet after bullet after bullet.
Where you got, Rob?
Are you gonna make them bear claw with our weirdness?
Do that. Did Brennan request this? I think this was a Brennan request.
It's not gonna happen again. It's not gonna happen again. That was the third time that I dropped my sticks. Can't happen again.
This city's built on the ashes of rats. You can grind them underfoot if you wish. Thanks for the warning, but I think I'll stay. I sit back and sprawl and stare at it all. A curtain and breeze that blocks me. I turn away from the window. With its lights and its gutters, the city screams and she mutters. You turn over sleeping. You're catching light in a different way. It seems I spend so much time just facing this wall. I don't know what I suppose this wall should do. There are dreams of saints in the city waiting. There are dreams of strength. She dreams of something better. Baltimore's built on the bones of rats. You can crack them underfoot if you wish. And but thanks to the warning, but I think you gotta stay here. I sit back and spoon and stare at the stars. Seems too much, I just stare at the ceiling. With my hand on your back, with that feeling. Did I stand too firm? Did I stand too tall? Did I listen to you? Did I listen to you at all? On a night like tonight, between thunder and light, North Ave is a war zone. The cops clean up when the shooting stops. On street level, it's a dog eat dog, but on the third floor, we hoped and we prayed. We prayed for something better. Did I stand too firm? Did I stand too tall? Did I listen to you? Did I listen to you at all? There are dreams of strength in the city waiting. There are dreams of saints. Dreams of something better. Dreams of something better. Whoa, oh. Yeah, she dreams of something better. Yeah, she dreams of something better.
Oh, I forgot one too. Yeah, it's all good.
Oh, look at that. Hey, guys, they're a couple.
That was fun. Did you like it electric? It's kind of fun to
I remembered a lot more of that song than I thought I would. That was wonderful. I really enjoy that song. I also was watching Kristen's hands meticulously. Just like a hawk. So that was really helpful, obviously.
Thanks Brennan for that request. I don't know if you're still tuned in or not, but that was fun.
You got a request, Rob?
Oh,
Tennessee
baby.
whiskey. Huh.
Strawberry wine.
No.
It's an A.
I feel like Heather and I have done Tennessee whiskey, but Heather sang it.
3-part request.
Well, I'm not good at learning things on the fly. No. Plus or minus following Joey to the... no, that's actually proof in the pudding that I'm not good at making things up on the fly. So I'll try to learn that in the next couple of weeks. I'm a slow learner of songs.
Slow and steady. Slow and solid.
I don't know. There's the impression I know that I give that I'm actually just making up everything as I go along.
Unflappable. Sometimes inflappable, which is not the same.
It's not?
No. Sorry. I've deceived you all this time. I was telling Rob that inflappable and unflappable are the same, waiting for him to publicly screw up. Sorry. I revealed my ploy. My master plan. There is one more song that I want to play. Probably, are we going to do 2 sets?
No, we'll stop before 9 because we have neighbors, but we're just gonna play till we...
For those of you who don't know, the reason we always go 7 to 9 ET is because, and I'm sort of saying this out loud for the neighbors' sake too, because they haven't had to deal with a drum kit in over a year, and we've got new neighbors over there, and they're like, "What is going on over there?"
They were friendly to me.
Yeah. Oh, they should be. Yeah. They love people. They're good. They're good humans.
Spoke.
Those neighbors will probably now say, "See, the band is practicing again, and that means that you need to practice your piano." And that side is going to be like, "Oh, I love your music, and that's awesome." And I love that, and that's wonderful. However, that goodwill rapidly erodes if we play past 9.
No doubt.
That's my theory. We've never really pushed that to the test. Yeah, but we live in this little row house in Baltimore, and I actually really like... Our neighborhood is not without its issues, but I really enjoy living here. And it's been frankly, it's been an okay place to be weathering the pandemic. People are polite to each other. You give that eyeball where you're just like, you're not quite sure who's crossing the street, but you both know that it's the polite thing to cross the street and walking around. We had a rough first couple months where a couple neighbors went a little crazy. Not our neighbors. Further away neighbors. Those neighbors. Amy's neighbors. Keep it delicate. Controlling is the best new word for the feelings being worth the sword beyond F words and meaning. It's demeaning. All this talk of babies and God who faked it in the manger, who saved who was robbed. Feeding the temples and starving our minds, keeping us separate and angry and whining. Ignoring the truth, it's the American way. Trying to live through the end of the day. I don't hate you, I just hurt. Convenience store shopping, all my wallet could stomach. And for years, all my peers moved on with their lives. Get a house, get a spouse, in no particular order. Scream, get divorced, get old and get bitter. I always thought that a chorus was cheating. Just say it again and again and again. But mayhaps what I said, it could be repeating. Just shut up and move on, move out and quit breeding. I don't hate you, I just hurt. I don't hate you, I just hurt. A terrible sense of the safety within. Pull the handle, eject, because none of us win. And on days like this, I don't even mind. I don't hate you, we're two of a kind. Spinning around with the infinite sky, a dangerous flight from a dangerous guy. You've made your point. Your anger keeps winning, but violent ends come from violent living. And I don't think this one is wrapping up happy. Writing it quick, I'm keeping it true. I try to write my songs with positive endings, but I'm singing this one more for me than for you. I don't hate you, I just hurt you. I don't hate you, I just hurt. I don't hate you, I just hurt. I don't hate you, I just hurt. Terrible sense of the safety without. Just pull the strap tighter so no one gets out. On days like this, I know it can't work. I don't hate you, just everything hurts.
I agree that you also did. Thanks. Well done.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So, most of you know, I don't know, maybe the newbies don't know, I started as a visual artist. And there is a violence, and there is an output and a way of controlling your emotions or outputting your emotions that comes with drawing. It's a very tense thing. And then I moved to painting, big gestures and red. I didn't know I was colorblind. I'm colorblind, very colorblind. Then I moved into sculpture. I was doing things with broken glass and nails and, You know, it's like either the art will kill me or the tetanus will. And then eventually I stumbled into playing guitar. And so playing guitar is this very like visceral, pulling the strings and all this stuff. But the amazing thing that came up when I started playing music was that this was no longer something that I did alone. This is something that I do with a collective. And one of the things that I like to think is very unique about ilyAIMY, and one of the things that has allowed us to last for 20 years, he says, looking around and realizing only the newbies are with him tonight. The one who's only been there for 12 years and the one who's only been around for 5 or 6 years. I think the thing that keeps us together is that we were all friends first, and sharing this music and performing this way, I think it's a different kind of art form. It's collaborative and it's collective, and it's really wonderful to like push this thing that I've created out through a different lens, you know. And it's been bouncing back and forth between Kristen and Heather and I a lot. I think Rowan's played it. I don't know that Rowan's played it actually.
I don't think so.
I think Sharif's jammed on it a little bit, and now to push it, like, you know, each time it feels more real.
It's like
and
taffy.
Yet it's like taffy, but it's taffy that's been put through your hair, you know. And we're gonna probably shave it out.
So
Sorry,
much
man.
more visceral. So much more tactile.
I'm not gonna tell that story.
Okay.
But anyways, so I love this discovery feeling of like the first time we're playing it, and that's a new song. I love it.
I love it too. Everything Rob just said, except I didn't write it. I agree. I love you, and I love this music.
People get weird when we get mushy, but
well done.
They can deal with it.
Yeah, no, music is, for a number of people, if I can just tag on to what Rob said, a number of people that I know, particularly my bandmates and other musicians, music is their love language. Music to them is like making love and the truest like form of being. And I was told when I was trying to be a drummer and not a bassist very early on in my musical career, if you want to perform, you have to be your most comfortable self on stage. And I was like, that changed the way that I approach playing with other people, because this has to be where I am most me if I want this to be what I do. And it is. And
that's why I'm not very good at editing myself. This is one of the really cool things about doing the StreamYard thing. What was that? Oh, she likes this.
Music is life. You hear it all the time. If some people live it, man, it's serious.
Oh shit, where was I going to go with that? Oh, it's one of the most fascinating things about doing the streaming thing is that we haven't been at a venue where people are yelling, play the cover. At a bar isn't saying, by the way, at least 1:30 your set needs to be a cover. And we're not at a coffee house where they're saying, please do not go anywhere too awry. Please keep it, family friendly, or don't go into politics or whatever else.
Right. Yeah, don't play that song here.
This has been really an honest method of performance, and I've found it, for as much as it was intimidating at first, we've been doing it for a year, almost a year now.
My heart.
I don't know that I wanted to go into that conversation, but like the idea that we're halfway through March, and that means we're coming up on a 1-year anniversary of us doing these things.
Yeah.
And for as much as it was very difficult at the beginning, and I still really, really miss having y'all in front of me, there's an honesty with just being able to play and talk and be whatever we want to be in front of you. As long as we don't webcast from the bathroom and get banned from Twitch, or play an Eagles cover and get knocked off YouTube, or I guess if we repeated our exact transmission, that would get us knocked off from Facebook.
Would it?
That's the way to end your live cast. I think in order to get yourself banned from Facebook, you actually have to be anti-Nazi, I think is what has happened to Emma, right?
What?
Emma G.
Did she get banned?
2 months. She's got a 2-month ban from...
For speaking out against Nazism.
Because, a auto thing picked her up and was like, isn't that a swastika? Or
I should know about
Confederate
this.
flag or something like that.
That's outrageous.
That's our automated world.
Well, I have a conversation to have tonight.
And I'll tag on to that saying thank you to those of you who have been supporting us financially, weekly.
Said that once tonight.
And these, so, Rob?
If you can put it out there, paypal.me/ilyAIMY. Venmo at ilyTips. If you're able to help us out, that's always very welcome. Joey needs to buy a car.
Yeah.
So whatever you can put in there is most welcome.
Anybody has a good used car
Yeah, that's
you
true.
want to sell?
That'd be pretty cool, actually. That'd be great.
I didn't mean to cut you off. Sorry.
Well, no.
Thank you for witnessing us.
But thank you for just tuning in. It means a lot to us. So thank you.
Surgery to cut all I ate right back out of me. You know it and finally let me be free. And nothing's right in here there's a secret surgery to cut all this once right back out of me. I could have it all or not have enough. I couldn't care less. Make it dive right in. Dive right in. It's 11, the nightly news says nothing good and nothing important. And tiny lives are often over. Nothing more than 140 characters. Almost nothing now, and headlines no more do the screaming. Everyone now, they do the yelling, and even I can't help but to dive right in. Dive right in. Starve the streets concave and swallow down all your spite and your pain. An automated martyr filled with surgical light. Let you dive right in. Dive right in. And it's 7, the morning news says nothing good and nothing important. So tiny lives are just beginning. Still nothing more than 140 characters. We're almost nothing, and yet we're screaming. Every headline, it does the yelling. No time for subtlety, and no, I just can't help but to dive right in. Dive right in. No, I just can't help. No, I just can't help. It's 11, the nightly news says nothing good and nothing important, and tiny lives are often over. Nothing more than 140 characters, and it's 7, the morning news says nothing good and nothing important. Tiny lives are just beginning, so nothing more than 140 characters. It's 11. The night the news says nothing good and nothing important. And it's 7. The morning news says nothing important and nothing good. And at 11, the nightly news says nothing important and nothing good. And then at 7, the morning news says nothing important and nothing good.
No,
Original.
it's not too weird.
Your song. That's the way we played it this time. I think it sounded great.
That's what I was gonna say.
Ah, so a specific dampness. Yeah, that's wet. I'm sorry, not damp. That's wet. That sounds really great. It's just that extra dimension of reverb. I still wanted to do one. Can I do one now?
Yeah.
Awesome. This is a new song. This is the super easy one that I sent you today. I'm not going to play it as fast as the recording that I also sent.
I couldn't open it.
Oh, no, it was last night. Well, can you not open it?
An ARM file or something like that. I was
Really?
like, yeah, it wouldn't open.
Really?
Yeah.
That sucks. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's the song that I did.
Is it in?
G. Oh, no.
No, I'm bad at G.
Well. Yeah. So this song I wrote on. What's up, Dave Godby?
Doesn't he look good? Isn't that a great photograph of him?
It is.
That's like
It genuinely is.
he's moved away from the whatever that TV show was. He was a
What's he on
not
TV?
Willard White. That's James Bond.
What? Walter.
Walter White. Yeah. He was doing that for a while, but he's found a new look that looks like the streamlined Terry Pratchett or something like that. Like it just looks badass. It's nice. I mean, can you put his profile back up there? 'Cause I
Dave
just want to
Godby.
admire his face again.
That's not
Looks
just a
good,
compliment.
you know?
From Rob Terry Pratchett.
Exciting
Is
color and stuff like that.
a bigger compliment than it sounds like, man.
Looming out of the darkness. Godby.
I do like it's sharp. There's a lot of good sharpness to the image. So this song I wrote, this was I've mentioned it once. I don't know if Rob has mentioned it, this set, but Rob runs an open mic every Monday, 7 to 10. It's a virtual open mic. It's awesome. The community is strong, tight, loving. You guys should check it out. If you don't have music to play, you can still watch. Every first Monday, we do a song prompt, and this was mine on the 1st. I wrote it on the 1st this month.
What kind of remind me of how it feels. Play it.
It was in a different key then. I changed the key.
It would just remind me of the feel.
That's okay. That's all right. So minor. Bring the minor vibes. This is a song. So the prompt was, I'll make you sorry you said it. And I decided, against my better judgment, to go full-on teen angst into it. But like I couldn't help but put a what I call it, juxtaposition onto it, just like a little bit of a spin. So the music is kind of happy. But it's an angsty-ass song, so be prepared for that. And thank you, Rob and Kristen, for letting me play it. Because I like this song. Yeah, I want to
See what happens.
have fun. Have fun. Rock and roll is about fun, guys. Sex, drugs, and fun.
SDF.
Yeah, that's what everyone in rock and roll always says.
Isn't that what the SDF-3 was? The SDF-1, SDF-2, and SDF-3?
I believe so.
From Robotech?
Specifically.
Giant robot of sex, drugs, and fun?
Sex, drugs, and fun.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Woohoo, teen angst. Thank you, Amber. You're so supportive.
Just launch some Veritex out of our sexual joy.
Arrgh.
What?
That was a robo growl for y'all. Almost indistinguishable from the real thing. All right, this is a song. This is called Apology Accepted. one day.
Oh my God. Looks like your phone works again.
No better time. No, that's an alarm. That has nothing to do with my Wi-Fi connection.
Is it the right key?
Yeah, it's the right key. Was it? Oh, maybe. All right, 1, 2. Not too fast. One day, I'm gonna stop breathing, but I'm not gonna feed into hate while my heart keeps beating. One way or another, everyone's leaving. There's not much to read into here, so I won't repeat it. I know all the words. They say, you gotta keep keeping on, treasure the meek, be strong. Anyone could be Jesus. But I'd say, you are the one case where that's wrong. You seek out pain like a song, and it's all you believe in. So one day, when you go off the deep end, well, I hope you find what you seek, and I hope you receive it. I pray you never get beat at your own game, never quite defeated. Hang on like Prometheus. Everybody lies, not everybody tries as hard as you did. Don't you realize all the ways you lose when you win? The night could not disguise the light in your eyes when you said, look me in my eyes. I hope you die full of regret. I may shuffle off sooner than you'd like, so if I'm not stronger than a knife, well, you know the reason. But can I say, whenever that time passes, I hope you stare into my ashes and never stop bleeding. Everybody lies, not everybody tries as hard as you did. Don't you realize all the ways you lose when you win? The night could not disguise the light in your eyes when you said, look me in my eyes. I hope you die full of regret. Couldn't you just not have said it? Couldn't you just not have said it? Couldn't you just not have said it? Well, couldn't you just not have said it? Couldn't you just not have said it? Well, couldn't you just not have said it? Couldn't you just not have said it? Everybody lies and not everybody tries as hard as you did. Don't you realize all the ways you lose when you win? The night could not disguise the light in your eyes when you said, look me in my eyes. I hope you die full of regret. You said, look me in my eyes. I hope you die full of regret. Well, I hope you die full of regret. Rocked it. Past tense.
It's very Mountain Goats.
Yeah, it's very what?
Yes, it is.
Mountain Goats.
Ah, that's a huge compliment as well. Thank you. That's a phenomenal band, lyrically and musically.
Best ever death metal band out of Denton was a couple of kids who'd been friends since grade school. And Cyrus and Jeff, they'd been to practice twice a week in Jeff's bedroom.
Did they?
The best ever death metal band out of Denton. Never settled on a name. But the top 3 contenders after weeks of debate were Satan's Fingers and the somethings and the Hospital Bombers. I don't remember the song.
Is that a Mountain Goat song?
Yes, absolutely. Hold on.
Hail Satan. Yeah, you have a device.
Fun.
Yeah.
Dave Eisner just tuned in. and
While
he
you're
loves watching
doing
this
that,
Teasing is fun, but we're going to play that song.
I'm going to tell you about next week, which is going to be very special. So it's St. Patrick's Day. We don't do St. Patrick's Day gigs because, good Lord, but it's Wednesday, and it's also St. Patrick's Day. After years and years of saying, you know, we really should clean our basement storage room, we are cleaning our basement storage room so that we can put Rowan in it in his own isolation chamber, and it'll be Rob, Heather, and I potted in the other room, and we're going to play with Rowan. Yay.
Love it.
So I think this might be the way we're going to end out. But it's just so much fun. I think it's the best. It's a good way to end out. You've inspired me, Joey. We're going to play this.
And if
Thank you, Internet, for some lyrics.
If I can do anything before my time is up.
And thank you all for tuning in. Again, if you can support us in some way, paypal.me/ilyAIMY, Venmo at ilyTips. And Joey needs a new car.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's
Dave
not
Eisner,
on you.
Dave Eisner's out there.
Yeah.
Joey needs a new car.
Hey, Dave. What's up, man?
Best ever death metal band out of Denton was a couple of kids who'd been friends since grade school. One was named Cyrus and the other was Jeff, and they practiced twice a week in Jeff's bedroom. The best ever death metal band out of Denton never settled on a name, but the top 3 contenders after weeks of debate were Satan's Fingers and the Killers and the Hospital Bombers. Cyrus believed in their hearts they were headed for stage lights and Lear jets and fortune and fame. So in script that made prominent use of a pentagram, they stenciled their drum heads and guitars and their names. That's how Cyrus got sent to the school where they told him he'd never be famous. That's why Jeff in letters he'd write to his friend helped develop a plan to get even. When you punish a person for dreaming his dreams, don't expect him to thank or forgive you. The best ever death metal band out of Denton will in time both outpace and outlive you. Hail Satan! Hail Satan! Tonight, hail Satan! Hail, hail! Hail Satan! Hail Satan! Tonight, hail Satan, hail, hail.
Is that how the song ends? Yeah. Hell yeah. What the? Yes. Absolutely yes. I thought that song was going to be at least 3 times as long. That was beautiful. I have heard it before. Man, what an anthem.
Yeah. That one goes out to my friend Hugh McGowan. We lost Hugh McGowan last weekend. And man, the music that we make, even if we're just doing it with our friends, is going to outpace and outlive them. Thank you very much for being with us tonight. We're ilyAIMY. My name is Rob. It's my wife, Kristen Jones, on cello. It's Joey Jenkins. I know a lot of you haven't seen him before, but he's been with us for a long time.
You can never say that again now.
Now you can never say it again. Thank you very much. Have an awesome, awesome freaking night. Good night. Good night, everybody. Somebody press the red button.
The big red button.